morning, fellow Toastmasters. Jeff Schneider is actually one of my favorite speakers because he's calm, cool, collected, and he always displays extraordinary use of the mechanics of speaking. And today's speech was no exception. His objective today was to persuade us. And one of the best ways that he did that was appealing to something that was in all of our self-interest, which I thought was amazing. We all have some kind of an experience with road rage, right? But more importantly, what we actually had from Jeff today was an accountant who ultimately suggested to all of us that we should increase taxes. And think about the daunting task that he had, especially addressing a group in Colorado Springs, which is notorious for not wanting to pay taxes. So I would just ask, did he accomplish his goal? How many of you guys would pay more taxes based on the speech that he gave today? Yeah, I mean, I just had a crappy experience with paying taxes. I'm like, I swear. And I'm like, you know what? I think it's time to put a little bit of money in. So overall, he definitely accomplished his goal. What I'd like to address today is how he accomplished the goal and how well he actually did that. Delivery style, humor, personality. I didn't even know you experienced road rage. I was like, oh my God, he has rage. So that was an insight into who you are. But he opened up with that vulnerable piece of himself, that he's one of us, he does express rage, and then he effectively made his point with some really targeted numbers about 10%, it increases by 5, and we pay $599 more, or yeah, more per year because we don't take this action, which was a very effective point. So not only is he an authority on the subject, right, he's an accountant, but he also referenced some other authoritative references to give credence and lend credibility to the argument that he was making for us. And then the emotion, he coupled all of that and did that really well. So this could go on as a love fest, but I'm trying to look for things that could have been done better. So the only thing that I could think of that you might have increased, I would have loved to have actually seen you have that rage, you know? Like maybe a little story, and like, ah! That would have just totally taken it over the top. And perhaps if you had included some photographs of some really bad roads, which wouldn't have been hard to have. But I kind of wavered because I was really impressed by the effectiveness of your flip chart and the effectiveness of just, even as you wrote those numbers, I was like, wow, you know, I think that's a visual aid that's not getting enough usage. So overall, I think you did an extraordinary job. Points for improvement could only be showing us that rage, and maybe some pictures, but I really don't have anything additionally to take you on. Thank you for an extraordinary speech today.